Hello, we're doing GX7 versus E-M1 today, the battle of the really expensive mirrorless micro four thirds cameras.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute, let's talk about E-M1 in a minute. Check out his new bag.
Yeah, new bag.
Yeah, it's got nice tan details there. Oh, you're good.
Bigger. I got a handle.
Oh, you got a handle, yeah.
Why do we review both of them? Because top of the line and their functionality specs are quite similar.
This is a top line, pretty bloody expensive for micro four thirds. This is top line.
Same.
Way overpriced for anything without a mirror.
Yeah.
Apart from Leica. That's not overpriced, the way it's overpriced. It's made in China, it's overpriced.
These two are the top tier cameras from Panasonic and Olympus respectively. But which one is top dog?
So this is the Olympus second OMD. This is the E-M1, which they said that is a successor of E5, whatever that means. Well, basic information, got 16 megapixel sensor, which is pretty basic, but without AA filter, that's good. And it got a new true P7 processor, which means that new lens correction stuff, like color fringing, correct sharpness, and correct those diffusion stuff. So, sounds pretty good.
This is the Panasonic GX7, which ironically is not the 7th GX camera from Panasonic. It's making my voice go funny. GX1 was the first one, and the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6 are all unlucky numbers in some kind of weird cult. So they've just gone straight to the 7. And this is the top of the line one. It's got 16 megapixels and a processor which is comprised of tiny little robot ants that process the image just by, pressing little tiny buttons. So it's really good, yeah, let's go shoot. Check that, pimped it up.
In terms of body features, they're not hugely different beasts. Actually, beast sounds a bit odd to describe these two cameras. Dainty little cameras then.
Well, this is quite a revolutionary design from Panasonic in that it looks good for a change. Why is everybody spitting? Just look at it, it's pretty damn tasty looking. It's got dual dials.
Well, the E-M1 got magnesium alloy body, pretty solid. Well, it's metal, of course it's solid, but it said it's touch proof, splash proof, and freeze proof. The LCD is quite good for as a mirror. Well, anyway, just like the first OMD, it got 2 dials, which is nice. I always like having 2 dials, like one for aperture and one for compensation, exposure compensation. Like last time, Kai found out the mode dial lock is quite funny. It's like a ball pen. Push down the lock. So lock it just
Push down the lock.
Yeah. But it's not actually in an easy to accidentally lock position anyway. So I don't think that there's a need for lock anyway. But some people might like it.
Generally, everything feels quite nice. Dials here on top. Not too keen on the one on the back though, because there's also a clicky one. It's just a matter of time before it breaks. I mean, I'm using it. It's just a matter of time.
Because it's especially useful for the eye sensor, because you can just cover eye sensor, the screen shuts off, and then you can like.
But this is good for looking at yourself from all angles. Like, I was like, oh, the lens I can see myself.
Oh, we can both use it as well.
Exactly. It's like spit roasting a camera. It's like you have the back end and I have the front.
The ability to check your hair is a useful feature for prospective owners of the E-M1.
But the EVF is really quite nice. I don't really expect that I would use the EVF so much. I thought I would always hate EVF, but this is like 2.3 million dots.
Same, 2.3 million dot EVF, which works brilliantly. But look, that's the best bit. Oh yeah. So I can do that. Oh yeah. I've always wanted to look up without not looking up. One thing about the design that might not make this quite the top end is the fact that the SD card slot is shared with the battery flap cover. Not like the E-M1, which has its own dedicated SD card slot on the side.
I didn't know they got art filter bracketing.
Forget that. I can change the position of the sun. Check this out. Shit, hold on. I just need to figure out how to use this camera again.
Well, I'm already figured it out. Art filter bracketing. You can turn them all on, or you can turn off some not really useful one, like the light tone, watercolor.
That's just for indecisive hipsters. It's like they don't know whether they want those drop crotch pants or jeans that hang down your ass or skinny jeans. They'll have all of them in one.
Press the shutter once with the art filter bracketing on and you'll get 19 files including the original, so you can play the game of Guess the Art Filter. Fun.
So you have a top of the line camera, it's supposed to be pro grade, and you have art filters. This doesn't pretend to be pro.
But this,
Look at it, it's hipster through and through.
and this is like street personality. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this looks good, isn't it? But I want some practicality, so put a light grip, DSLR grip on it. So
Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good.
but anyway, I don't like it as well. I mean, this is alright.
He's a designer,
And then
not me. I don't know shit
What?
all about design. You know, they probably think I have no right to say it looks bad because I don't have a design degree. He has. He says it's shit. There you go. From an OM fanboy as well. If I was a digital camera, I would like to make love to this. Sorry, it's kids sex education. But look, I can change the position of the sun, and there's no sun today. Where there is, it's just behind the clouds. Put on your face. Oh no, I'm blinded by light. Oh.
well, that's why we comparing these two cameras, because like built-in stabilization.
Yes, I've got the same. It's in-body stabilization.
1/8000 shutter speed.
8,000.
Same. 1/326 speed. Same.
Oh, it's almost like they've put the same camera inside.
And focus peaking as well.
Same.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, talking about the focus peaking. Oh, complete the look. This bit.
Olympus started putting focus peaking in their cameras since their EP5, and of course this one has it, further narrowing the differences with the GX7. You don't buy the trendy E-M1 for its looks, do you? So just how does it perform? And how does the GX7, which was clearly not designed with looks in mind, compare?
Even though I say so much bad thing about the styling, performance is where this camera shines. Same with this one, but this looks good as well. So that's my point. You can make a good camera, and then why not make it look good as well? Oh, this one.
Yeah.
10 FPS of the E-M1 is pretty impressive, but GX7 gives you 40 FPS, practically a 16 megapixel movie.
Or if you read any kind of Olympus advertising, maybe you will see that they mentioned that it got on-sensor face detection. It sounds wow, face detection on the mirrors. That's a lot of us. It only works with forward lens with adapter. If you really want to have face detection on this one, you have to use AF tracking. But then you don't have the 10 FPS burst rate. And of course, it's got Wi-Fi function, which works really good with my new iPhone 5S. Ooh, space gray. And for the first time, I have a newer phone than Kai. It's the best iPhone ever.
My left arm's feeling a bit hot.
One thing to note is that the E-M1 doesn't have an AA filter. I wouldn't say it makes it significantly sharper. Barely, in fact. Noise performance is pretty neck and neck. ISO 6400 is still usable for both cameras. Up it to ISO 12800 and smudging is too smudgy. Don't get me wrong, I'm not dismissing the E-M1 for its looks alone. It's just that it tries too hard to be a lot of things. The looks, yeah, and it's not too successful with that. Then it tries to be a pro-grade micro four thirds camera. Well, it has an external mic in, but useless because it only shoots 30p video. It boasts part-time phase detection AF, but to be honest, the Panasonic is as quick with just contrast detect AF. The E-M1 is a good camera, it's just that the Panasonic performs well too, looks good, and is cheaper. So, the choice is yours.
I will pick. I will keep my EP1.
I'll keep my money.